Welcome back, Raw reviewers, to another Raw review. And what perchance are we Raw reviewing today? Why, it's none other than the legendary Megazord. What we're Raw reviewing today is the deluxe Q-Rex Megazord. So, with our review topic out of the way, let's get to it, shall we? First off, look at the front. Nice windowed box. All the various sides. So, this one is actually one of the few Bandai of American products that is actually properly sealed. So, once again, box cutter Ranger comes out. Pull it out of the windowed box. Hold on, stop. Nope. That'll go over there. Comes with this rather nice backdrop. I think I will keep. Not sure what I'll use it for, but it's a nice backdrop nonetheless. It comes with the ever so famous card. It shows you all the keys, other items in the product line, and a coupon. So might as well keep that coupon. Once we have the box opened and everything ready, we can get to the actual Zord itself. He's got some tape holding his feet down, so we have to get past that first. Once we do that, we have our newest Ranger key, Red Ranger. So we might as well just take a look at that. There's the QR code. Here is the teeth. Sorry, my knee buckled on me. There you go. So it still has a communicator beep in there. So for a moment it looked like it wasn't going to have anything. So, of course we have to take him out of his packaging, and he comes in a few different pieces. There he is in his pieces. Here's, of course, the instruction manual, which shows his combinations of pretty much, basically all of them. It shows combinations with the Megazord, which I still haven't been able to find. His own combinations, his combinations with the legendary Megazord, and so on and so forth. So first, let us put him in Dino mode, shall we? We'll start with Dino mode. Dino mode, of course, the easiest. Bring the legs forward, tilt them a bit. And he stands just fine on his own at this stage. Take the tail, straighten it out. I know some people have already mentioned it, so I might as well do it as well. The functionality is This does not open like the Japanese release does. Swinging him around, peg his tail into his behind, which is actually on something of a hinge. See that? Right, so you've got him there. Obviously, you attach the arms on the side. Head, of course, goes on the top. You actually, since it's part of the transformation, obviously, you get some mouth action. Plastic does feel nice. I'll mention that. So we will take his head, attach it on, and there you've got the Q-Rex Megazord. What is his articulation? Well, he's got these rotatable arms because they're on the Zord Builder ports. 360 degrees rotation. Though it may hit points, so you might have to turn it in different places to get to where you want. Obviously, you can do the same on the back. It's got fold-out Zord Builder ports here in the back. A couple more here. The tail's, of course, on a Zord Builder port. The tail itself uses a Zord Builder port. There's a couple here, couple here, couple here. There's a male one here and a female one on the leg. I agree with everyone. It looks like he has a tracheotomy with that Zord Builder port in his neck. But those are all the Zord Builder ports in terms of articulation. You got some nice movement on the head. It can't turn side to side, really, which is kind of sad. But the mouth can move up and down. Nom, 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 nom. We have nice articulation here in the legs because of the transformation. So they can go full, get a full leg straight out, 90 degrees, and go 90 degrees down. I don't think you can go back, but I might be wrong on that. You've got 90 degrees on the knee. You've got a foot hinge, but no rocker from what I can tell. You do have a knee rocker, because it can twist around like that. Again, primarily from the transformation. And that's really about that. The tail has pretty much 2 points of articulation. This can move up and down, because it also becomes a shoulder, and it's got the connection point can move a bit, but not really too much. But that is our Q-Rex Megazord in Megazord mode. Moving on, let us look at, say, the Megazord formation. Now, as we know from watching the show, there's a Megazord mode, there is a tank mode as well. So we will look at the Megazord form now, since that's pretty much the easiest one. You pretty much remove his arms completely. Move his head, move his tail, straighten him out, which is identical to what happens in the show, actually. He just stands up straighter. Take the head, fold it out, fold these back to reveal the fist. Rotate that. Plug her in. Do the same thing. Rotate, 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 rotate. Now the instruction manual itself says that for the actual arms here, pretty much you put them off to the side. Nothing happens. I personally just like putting them on the back, like others have done. So maybe a little bit different than others have done it. I'll have to fool around with it a bit to see if I can get sort of a interlocking formation. But there's plenty of stuff you can do with them in the back. any type of formation you might want to do. Heck, you could do a which season was it? Lightspeed Rescue, I think, where there were hip-mounted cannons, so you can easily do that. If you want to have hip-mounted arms, for example, you could attach them there. I think I'm just going to play it safe for the purposes of this review and attach them on the back, like so. Move that arm down, turn them back around, pull the chest down, and you'll see the head will flip out. Fold the chest up, and expand out the ears. Very show accurate, very nice. Honestly, just on its own, from what we've got so far, I would say, because this is pretty show accurate, unlike Legendary Megazord. Ignoring, again, when I deal with these things, I deal with them on their own merits, and not their combinations. I grade them on their combinations separately. Check my Megazord and the various the other Zords that came with it for that. But just on its own, I'd say this is a very show accurate toy, and I would have no problems using this instead of getting the import if I had to make a choice. So just on its own merits, we'll deal with the combinations later. So far, I'm enjoying it. I find it very good. Now, of course, let's turn it into the tank mode. The tank mode is pretty much involving the process of, once again, delimbing him. And once again has the, well, it actually puts these on the back. So I'll leave them there. I think they might put them on a different peg, but whatever. I'm going to leave them where they are. There's actual disconnects on the legs, which puts him back down to his base body. You want to, of course, hide the head. So now he's in his base shape. Convert this back into its drill formation. Attach it back to the tail peg hole, but now it can go straight. I'm trying to see if there's anything I'm missing, but I don't think so. No, according to this, according to the official transformation, the side with the wheel, all the wheels basically have to be on the same side, so yeah, we're good. Now, then of course we need to attach on the legs in a sort of double pegging. If you notice the pegs here on the side and the male and the female, you want to double peg them. And of course the head, we want to close up the fist, tilt it back into this formation, and go with the tracheotomy point. And there you've got it in drill mode. Where it hangs a bit, doesn't actually hold sturdy in the drill formation. It tends to hang down a bit, which is kind of a bummer, but not much can be done about it. Now it's in drill formation. Again, not too bad, aside from the fact that it kind of just limps down, doesn't really hold up. suppose you could do it like that, but it still kind of hangs down. Not particularly nice. But there it is, the official transformation to drill mode. Since we're going to be combining him with the legendary Megazord eventually, I'm going to have to take him apart. I'll save that off for another video. Put him in rocket form. And that, my friends, would be the end of this video, because we're dealing with just a core device, none of its functionality with other things. That's pretty much where we end from here. We'll add Connor to my Ranger key collection. And with that said, Ranger fans, I'll see you in the next video. Peace out.